Hey guys, Roark's Productions here with a brand new video. Today I'm going to be talking about a theory, air quotations, I have about the 2015 and the 2001 Bionicle universes. So the reason why I'm saying air quotations for the around theory is because it's not necessarily a theory as it is more of something that I think would be neat for Bionicle to do, because I think it would just be awesome. So I'm just going to get right into it. It's very heavily pivoted around the Mask of Time, and that is because they are both apparent in the 2015 story and the 2001 story. So I'll get into this in a second, but first I'm going to go over the history of the 2001's Mask of Time, then I'll go over the 2015's Mask of Time. I'm going to be trying to do this as briefly as I can because there's a lot of story and whatnot that goes behind the 2001 one, and not a lot with the 2015 one, but I'm just going to try and speed through this as fast as I can. So, in the 2001 continuity, on the island of Metronui, a mask maker by the name of Akama is commissioned to make a Mask of Time, and he attempts to do so, but one thing leads to another. He becomes a Toa, he goes through a bunch of Toa adventures and whatnot, and then he eventually makes the Mask of Time. So that's pretty much how the Mask of Time gets into being made in the 2001 story. Now, as far as powers go, it's kind of on the lower end of actual abilities. That being said, though, it's still one of the cooler mask abilities. It's actually one of the most powerful masks. And the ability that it has is it can slow down time and it can speed up time. So although it doesn't sound like a lot, that would certainly mess with some stuff if you were to use that too often. So yeah, it's kind of a weaker ability for something that's called the Mask of Time, and they kind of really beefed up the powers that it has in the 2015 storyline. That's actually what we're going to go over right now. So without any further ado, let's go over 2015. So, on the mythical island of Akoto, as LEGO likes to call it, Akimu talks about, at one point, the fact of the Mask of Time. And he says that, one, it's called the Vahi, which is the name of the Mask of Time in the 2001 storyline. But another thing is he talks about the fact that it has been there since essentially before time. He says it's been there since before the Temple of Time, which is a big part of the 2015 story, and that it's been there since before the regions are named. So that means it's been there for a very, very long time. So yeah, that's kind of where my theory comes into play on how it gets there. And a very big thing with this Mask of Time is its power. The power it has is, as opposed to the 2001 one where it would just slow down and speed up time, this one actually lets you see into the future. And the thing that Ikimu tells you about its power is, unlike most time travel things, this one will purely show you the truth in what happens. There's not going to be like some weird thing where it's like, this could be an alternate path depending on what happens. No, it essentially tells you what will happen, but the big thing is you don't know how it's going to happen. It shows you very vague things that are going to occur. So, that's pretty much it for the powers. Now, the big reason on why I have this theory is because the fact that this is what the new Mask of Time looks like. It is purely a part that covers up the top half of your head. Now, even Akimu in the book says that supposedly, it is rumored in the 2015 Bionicle world, that there is a second half to the Vahi, or the Mask of Time. That is never said in the 2001 storyline because there is just the Vahi that covers up your mouth, and that's the Mask of Time. So that's why I have the theory, and the theory is this. What if, after Akama made the Mask of Time from the 2001 story, he then decided, you know what, I'm going to make a top half to this mask. And then he made it, and he realized it was way too powerful, because giving you the ability to see into the future would not be a very good thing for Makuta to have. So, seeing that this is a super powerful mask, he then goes and gives it to Brutaka, and Brutaka, as some of you may know, and if not, I'm going to explain it to you. Brutaka has the Konohi Almach, which gives him the ability to travel to alternate timelines slash alternate dimensions. So, what if he gives him the mask and says, "Go and hide this"? And Brutaka agrees and says, "Yeah, this mask is too powerful. It'd be pretty bad if the Makuta got their hands on this, so yeah, I'm gonna go hide this." So he then pops into another universe, says, "You know what, this looks like a pretty peaceful place. You know, there are multiple regions in this that seem relatively peaceful. It's still similar to his universe in the sense that there are robotic people running around." And he's just like, "You know what, I'm gonna leave this here. There's no big evil guy trying to take over the world here." And then he goes back into his dimension, and then the 2001 storyline continues. And then, over time, the events of Battle of the Mask Makers, which is the newest Bionicle book, occur, and then, yeah, that's pretty much it. But that's about it for my theory. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you would like to tell me what you think of the theory, although, yes, there are most certainly some holes and whatnot in this theory, please comment below and let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching. This has been Roark's Productions. See ya.